you can't.
I didn't.
Okay, Senator Cole?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Gates, last year, what were your company's sales? Was it 14 billion roughly? Do you have a comment on that? Do you know what your percentage on sales were, your profit on percentage on sales? Now, I would suggest that as reasonable as you consider your prices to be, you could cut your profit in half and still make an awful lot of money on sales and give that money to your customers and still be a very successful company. Have a response?
The answer is absolutely no.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, it was an interesting week there. Those senators grilling Bill Gates. You know, then the cameras went off and they all said, Bill, sorry about the questions. You know, I mean, we had to do that. But seriously, on your side, and, any help you can give me in the next campaign would be much appreciated. Yeah. Had Strom Thurmond on that panel. That was Mr. Gates. You know, it's like the guy's birthday, I believe, was just announced by Willard Scott, you know, on the Today Show. So if you gave him a laptop, he'd probably try to crack nuts with it. You know, and this guy, Mr. Gates, you know, he's questioning. They had Ted Kennedy was on the panel too, which the questioning mainly centered on which web browser was best for downloading the Naughty Neighbors website. You know. Something like that, you know. Anyway, closer to home, very interesting story this week. There are some folks trying to get the Space Needle designated as an historic landmark, which means they can't tear it down or alter it in any way. Which you wouldn't think that you'd need to take that step for, you know, the structure that basically around the world symbolizes Seattle, Space Needle, Seattle, you know. Although the way things are going around here, I seriously would not be surprised to go on a trip for a couple of weeks, come back, and like, what happened to the needle? Oh, yeah, while you're gone, they tore it down. They put up a bagel store. Yeah, they got, you know, am I right? It'd be like, a bagel shop, a Taco Del Mar, and then there's a World Wraps and a juice store thing. I mean, that's great. You know, the one thing, however, that will be changing soon, the other news this week, is the Bon Marché. They let it be known this week that they're getting ready to compete against the new Nordstrom's when it opens up. And one of the things they said, this is true, they said that they were considering is offering mammograms and bone density screening to women who shop at the Bon. Which, it's like, it kind of makes you wonder what the brainstorming meeting was like, you know. And, okay, what are we going to do to spiff up the place? You know, a new cafe. Okay. Give away frangos. All right. Mammograms. Yeah, that's it. You know, yeah. Obviously a winner. Yeah. They could put it in the bathing suit section. Okay, let's fit you for the top of the bikini. And while we're at it, yeah, right in there. Okay, over there for frangos and bone testing, bone density. No, thanks. They've also said that they're considering cleaning the facade of the building, which I'd say, I think you can let it go for another 50 years. Basically, just as long as they keep the little handprints on the windows that run the trains at Christmas. It's always fun to watch people punching each other out to determine whose turn it is. It's my turn to make the little train. Anyway, not to be outdone by the Bond, many other merchants are making their own special offers. For example, the Lusty Lady will also have a bone density clinic. And they'll announce it in some funny way on their marquee. I'm not sure how. Anyway, GameWorks will call your school and tell them you're homesick. J. Jacobs, free birth control pills with purchase of any leather jacket. Kmart, quick check line for customers with 5 kids or less hanging off the cart. This is interesting. Banana Republic will expand its colors from tan and white to light tan and off-white. At 7-Eleven, look at this, a beef jerky chewing lounge. And finally, at Costco, a mammography clinic for huge breasts. That should make this town the envy of the world, won't it? We've got a great show for you tonight. We've got lots of comedy, but before we get to that, we'd like to raise the tone of the show and present some true culture.
This is Crummy Continuity Cinema, brought to you by Quackleby's Termite and Pest Control, and by Holtznagel's Family Dentistry. And now, Crummy Continuity Cinema.
Alexandra, what are you doing?
Isn't it obvious, Victor? I'm leaving you.
You're what?
I said, I'm staying.
You can't leave, Dolores. I won't let you.
You can't stop me, Peter.
I think you owe me an explanation, Victor.
Fair enough, you 3. The fact of the matter is, William, I've never loved you.
What do you mean, never?
I mean never.
Never?
Never.
Never?
Never.
Yo prefiero los papas fritas, Colonel Vasquez.
I've always loved you.
You lying bastard!
Consuelo, what have you done?
All right, stay with us. We've got a great show, and we're coming right back.
But he always got laid. He was an only child.
Okay, I would like to thank yous for coming to this little dinner. I think it's nice when the Blanchiotti family can get together like this. We must do this more often. However, I am concerned and I am troubled. I am afraid that some of the other families in this town seem to be taking away more and more of our business. And I feel that if we are to remain the top family around here, we're going to have to make some changes in the way that we are perceived by the general public. Because, ladies and gentlemen, times have changed. Case in point, Frankie.
Yeah, boss.
When you whacked that broad this morning, tell us how you did it.
Well, I told her I was with the phone company, and when she opened the door, I took out my gun, and I started...
Whoa. Hold it. You told her what?
I said I was with the phone company.
But, Frankie, you don't work for the phone company.
I know.
So what, you lied to her?
Well, yeah.
Do you know what people are going to think? They're going to say, oh, I guess the Blangiottis are the type of family that lie to people. Is that it? No way. From now on, I want no more lying. Do you hear me? In fact, I want you to start calling your people and telling them that you are on your way over to whack them. Can you imagine how rude that comes across? Somebody's house is a mess. Maybe they got some errands to run, and then all of a sudden, no warning at all, somebody just shows up to whack them.
You are right, Lou.
Of course I'm right. And when I say to call someone, that doesn't mean have your secretary do it or send them an email or something. That means you picking up the phone.
Yeah, picking up the phone.
Shut up. Now remember, all of yous are representing this family. Now, Jojo, why don't you show us how you would do it?
Hi, this is Jojo, and you ain't doing nothing. I be buying a bit to whack you.
Excuse me. I be buying a bit to whack you?
Yeah.
That's not good grammar, Jojo, is it?
Oh, will you tell him?
I mean, when you're talking to the public, it's like they always say, you never get a second chance to make one of those, you know.
A first impression.
Shut up. No, they say you never get a second chance to do an impression. Oh,
Yeah,
I don't know what I was thinking.
am I right? I mean, they're gonna think Jojo of the Blanchiotti family, he's not a professional.
I didn't know what I was thinking. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, you know what I would do? I'll tell you what I would do. If you called me talking like you were talking a moment ago, I hate to say this, I would probably whack myself.
No,
I mean, I would rather whack myself than have it done by somebody who is that unprofessional. I'm serious. Come on, people. Now, Lorraine, I understand you were driving down First Avenue at 80 miles an hour yesterday. What's the story there, sister?
I was being chased by the cops.
That is no excuse. From now on, I want every one of the family cars to have one of these "How's my driving" stickers on them. All right? And if another driver lets you merge and you don't give them a friendly little wave, I'm going to hear about it, okay? This meeting's adjourned. Get out of here.
Now, Bobby, if there's anything we can do for you in these last few moments, please do not hesitate to ask. I mean, seriously, if Franken's rubbing you too hard or if you're cold or whatever, just let me know.
Yeah, we could make you some tea. We got English breakfast. We got jasmine.
Yeah, and if you're worried about the caffeine keeping you up, well, I guess that wouldn't really be a problem for you now.
What is this, some type of sick joke?
No, not at all. Now, have you given any thought as to how you would like to be whacked? I mean, we got a couple of different guns to choose from.
Or I could run down to Eagle Hardware and get you a big hammer or something.
Yeah, right.
Just kill me.
Okay, but first, before doing that, would you mind filling out this comment card? It's strictly confidential. You know, on how you were treated prior to us whacking you. Take your time, because me, Tony, and Frankie, we got all day.
Jojo, what'd you say?
I said me, Tony, and Frankie, we got all day.
No. Jojo, come here, man. Come here. I honestly think it would be Frankie, Tony, and I got all day.
What? Yeah, see, you said me instead of I.
Yeah.
Hey, if you're not going to kill me, I'm leaving.
We'll be with you in a moment.
Are you sure I said that? Yeah. See, you gotta think of it like I got all day, so then you would say Tony and I got all day.
Yeah.
I'm going now.
Yeah, but what if Tony's not there?
Well, see, that's still the same principle.
Here I go.
Though. It don't matter.
Why wouldn't Tony be there? What, Tony got something better to do?
Well, how do I know what Tony's doing?
It don't matter what Tony's doing. You see,
where
that's,
is he?
well,
Tony should be there. He should be there.
Studio amplification for Almost Live provided by American Music.
Report. Well, a new report shows that driving in Washington state is safer than it's ever been. The report says that's due to such safety improvements as seatbelt laws, better roads, and some key trades of Seattle Seahawk players. Bruegger's bagel stores in Washington are changing their names to Z Panini and changing their menus because, quote, our customers have been screaming for change. In a related story, from now on, Seattle transients will be known as Z Panini also because they are also always screaming for change. The Seattle Mariners won the Golden Ticket Award for the King County organization that contributed most to the entertainment industry last year. Coming in second was the Charlie Chong campaign. The Champions on Ice series, featuring Tara Lipinski, Michelle Kwan, and other Olympic skating stars, will be coming to the Key Arena this summer, sponsored by Campbell's Soup. The skating stars' performances will be similar to the Olympics, except that they will have to maneuver around assorted noodles and chunks of chicken and beef. The mayor of Carnation has resigned, citing personal threats to himself and his family. Now, let me just say that I feel sorry for this man, but you have to expect those things when you have a powerful, high-profile job such as mayor of Carnation. A report issued this week shows that shoe prices went up over 6.5% in the Seattle-Tacoma area last year, while fruit and vegetable prices rose less than 5%. This means that, as impractical as it may sound, it would be economically smarter for you to wear butternut squash on your feet. Well, the Clinton sex scandal refuses to go away, and here with the comment is legendary classical pianist and the man who inspired the movie Shine, Mr. David Helfgott. Tell us, David, what do you think?
Oh, you know, John, the country disapproves. Interns, oh, forbidden fruit, they disapprove. Oh, he's disapproving. The president, it's ridiculous, it's ridiculous. The rack 3 is very hard to play. The rack D and D minor, oh, very hard to play.
Yeah, I'm sure that it is. So, what is your take on Monica?
Oh, Monica Lewinsky, oh, poor pussycat, poor sad pussycat. Oh, it's just bad luck, bad luck. Monica in the White House, oh, in the mailroom, oh, pretty girl, looking like Valerie Bertinelli, a 70s TV show, Schneider the janitor. Oh, he was the janitor, but what can you do? What can you do? It's a mystery, it's a mystery. Ask the stars,
Right, yeah, but the word, okay, that's, the word is that it's possible that they just kissed. What do you think?
Right, yes, they kissed. Oh, yes, they kissed. Oh, what's a kiss, though? Oh, Gene Simmons spitting fire with his bass. Kiss. I have to put these on now if you don't
David,
mind.
actually, we're almost finished here, David. If you just sort of get back to Monica for a while.
That's very tricky. Oh, it's a very tricky moment. Oh, but it seems to be true. It looks that way. Oh, 24 hours of audio tape. Linda Tripp. Miss Tripp. Because she isn't married. I love to take trips. Take a little trip. Oh, you win some, you lose some. But you can't lose them all. Isn't that right, John? The insects get crushed like grasshoppers or insects. Kenneth Starr, John. It's damaging, very damaging.
All right. Just one last question here. What do you think this is going to have the effect on his legacy? How do you think it's going to
totally smashed, completely and totally smashed, John.
So his legacy is going to be destroyed then?
No, I'm completely drunk, John. Horrible to be drunk. Bad boy, very bad boy. My father says I'm a very bad boy. I must stand on my head now, John.
All right, that's enough. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. David Helfgott. David Helfgott. Finally, Seattle's Jim Rose, creator of the Jim Rose Circus Sideshow, appeared on the People's Court to sue a manufacturer over a faulty bed of nails. Rose said that the faulty bed of nails put him in a real bind because he had already recycled his old bed of nails to charity. This has been the late report. Thank you. And we're coming right back. Thank you, David.
This is my year. I'm gonna do it. I'm pumped. I've got the power to control my cravings. Just me and Nicotini. No more yellow fingers. No more ashtray breath. Not for this girl. No more dirty looks from snotting, smug non-smokers. But this time, on with Nicotini. Damn it! I'm in control of my life.
Nicotini. The power to cure, the power to calm, the power to quit.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, that's just about all the time we have on Almost Live this week. But if you'd like to join this audience, well, actually, not this particular audience, even though you guys had a really fun time here, though, didn't you? Yeah, John. They got to come here because they called that number there, the 421-5555 number. And if you call that, you get to have tickets and come down here and take these guys home. So anyway, we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.